Let's go. Okay. I have like a whole Amazon cart that I'm going to send you guys for approval after this. Okay, I need to make this. I don't know what happened to us. I made us like little ants. Hello, little ants. All right, so how do you guys normally run these? Like, are you going to give us like the TLDR, step by step?
Yeah, a little bit of both, I think.
Okay.
We can start off with a little bit of background and then get into some information as well and show you all around and show you some new stuff that you can mess with as well.
Yeah,
Let's
like
go.
fur coats.
That scared the crap out of me. I was on a different tab and I just heard a voice that I did not know where it was coming from.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
Yep.
She would have. If we would have had all three of you guys, there's no way we didn't take them first in that scenario.
I voted for Gagme every
Yeah.
time. I voted
Next
for Gagme
time.
every time.
Doug was rooting us on. He was a sweetheart.
I was supposed to be one of
Doug,
the
you
judges,
gonna play this
but
with
they
us or what,
decided
bro?
I would be too biased.
Awkward. Did you ever ask them if they still wanted you to do it? Do you want me to do one final? That's cute.
I love that dude.
Yeah. Okay, so are we, guys, do you have DeFi Kingdoms pulled up? Are you going to try to play Pixie? Because it's just a browser.
I'm actually babysitting the Soulforge stream as a mod, so I'm just listening in.
Oh, okay. We love you. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah,
It
like,
does
I
feel
had to be here
special.
for this one. I love DeFi.
Hell Yeti. I've never played it. Let's go.
It's
We're gonna
so cute. I've never played it, but I've seen it. It's adorable.
Awesome. We're going to fix that for you too. Yeah. So you can close out of that. That's just because your wallet's connected to Avalanche, so you're seeing what we have on C Chain right now. But you can close that, or if you want to, actually, probably even easier, down at the bottom of that, if you hit travel to Crystal Vale, it'll add DFK Chain to your wallet and show you the Crystal Vale map.
Very cool. Did I start the shared chat? Let me check. No way. Well, it sounds like I've been reading some of the comments on these, and it sounds like they've had a ton of upgrades and like lots of cool new stuff over the last like year. So like maybe it's better we come in and just like get the full experience.
Yeah. Fresh perspective is awesome. Yeah, so we have been live for about 3.5 years now, actually. And so originally we started out as like gamified DeFi. So DEX, liquidity pools, NFTs, all of that fun stuff. And ever since, we've been building out an RPG experience on top of the DeFi protocol. that uses all of the DeFi elements. So you play the game with heroes, which are NFTs. You also there's different interactions for various parts of the DeFi stuff depending on what you're doing. So some of the profession quests utilize your LP pools and that kind of thing. But even aside from that, our whole kind of basis for the entire concept is that everything is an open player driven economy. And so that's really what we wanted to do, is bring an RPG, like RuneScape or World of Warcraft or any of the other countless ones out there, and bring it onto the blockchain so that everything in the game has real world value. As you play the game, you're building value within your own account. And then if you want to, trade anything, buy it from other players, whatever the case may be, all of that is not only is it allowed, it's encouraged. It's the entire platform of the game. So really, we don't sell anything. Everything in the game is all player to player open economy.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I love that.
Yeah, so if you want a fur coat, it's $1,000 minimum.
There are Doug Hype fur coats and Doug Hype
I
shades.
saw that. I didn't even believe it.
If
He
you
has a
look
big
at
enough
my
head.
screen,
Why
I'm
would you
sharing
do
it. You
that?
can see how dope they look on the girls too. The girls, they look really
No comment?
handsome.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah,
They're
we've got
cute.
Duck Hype in the game, and I just want to add to what Bolan was saying. In a nutshell, DeFi Kingdoms is the most on-chain game in Web3, because we have a lot of really great games, great gameplay, but they're live gameplay, and when you're playing, it's you do hop off chain, and then you play the game, and then things. Then you hop back on, but everything in DeFi Kingdoms, what sets it apart is when you do certain things like summoning. It's kind of, summoning means you take two heroes and the NFTs, and then you kind of mush them together. It mints a new hero NFT. That's all on chain and everything, and so we definitely pride ourselves in the innovation of all of that, because prior to a lot of this, there's been a really cool innovations here and there, but we've put it all together in DeFi Kingdoms, and trying to really build a world out of it. So yeah, it's very exciting. I'm very excited for you guys to get playing, because we've spent a lot of time working on all of the combat engine and everything, and to really make it come to life and be a lot of fun.
It feels fun. It has a very old school kind of vibe to me. I just I'm ready to get into it. How do we need the NFTs to play?
So for the most part, yes. I was actually going to answer because I was watching, or I was going to ask because I was watching Vincent's stream. Do you need Jewel for gas? If so, drop me your OX. I'll send you some gas real quick.
Oh shoot. Okay.
but,
I don't have a MetaMask on this computer at all. So can I?
Yeah, that's actually really that's pretty fine for what we're going to be doing tonight anyway. You don't necessarily need a wallet. I just saw her trying to create a profile, and he's going to.
It's cute.
Yeah.
So retro.
Yeah, very retro. We really wanted to, hit that nostalgia vibe, right? And, bring out the pixel art. All of our music in game, we have an in-house composer. It is all custom built and custom composed for the game. So the music's absolutely beautiful. I don't think anybody can hear it through the stream, but that's okay. Go to game.defi.com and you can hear it yourself. Oh, even better. So the music's absolutely beautiful. As you move around the game, you'll hear every area of the map has its own music. So there's a ton of music, pixel art everywhere. We really wanted to hit that kind of nostalgia vibe.
Yeah.
So we can start out taking a look here at Crystal Vale, where Vincent is anyway, just for simplicity. So we are a cross-chain game. So we are currently on 3 3 chains. The one that we are currently looking at is DFK chain. We were the first Avalanche L1. Back then they were subnets. Now we're L1s. Either way, we were first, and very proud of it. We are still the largest one to this day, which is awesome. We may lose that title here eventually. We got some competition building now. So the Crystal Vale realm, which is what we're looking at here, is one of our like full realms. So there's a ton of stuff that you can do here. All of your like DeFi aspects are present. So it's broken into zones, and as you move through the zones, each zone serves its own purpose, has its own music, all that kind of stuff.
Can I quickly time out? I don't even know how Van Ho got there.
Oh, let me see. Let me look at where you're at.
I'm at a dock master with a barkeep and onboarding. It says onboarding.
I'm in the map.
Yeah, it may just be in the bottom right. You should have the option to go to the world map.
World map.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then where do I
Memo,
go?
how are you? Hello.
Where's the tree of life? How do I get to the tree of life that Van Ho has?
Let me see. Are you? I can't see your screen. I just see the TikTok screen. I was gonna try to see where you were at right now.
Oh shoot. I'm by the red. It says registry and docks.
Oh, okay. So you're in the Sunderdials right now. Okay. So in the bottom left, there should be 2 options. Like
View other realms.
Yeah, that one. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, we just redid that flow, so I couldn't remember the wording. So if
Okay.
you go to View Other Realms, it should take you back to that home screen with all 3 realms showing. Click on Crystal Vale and then click Explore Crystal Vale, and it'll take you to the same map here.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh,
real
okay.
quick,
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
I
was
love
like,
Doug's vibe right now because fur and a t-shirt and jeans.
Where
is so
is he?
Texas.
You guys, I'm in the game. I got to give you the Doug Hype real life fur coat and glasses.
well, I'm a
that
trainer
you can, like,
now.
look.
It took me to some
For
trainer.
real, the t-shirt and jeans. Mwah.
Ever. Doug,
In
are
the
you
Doug
okay?
Hype
Blink
outfit, I
twice
know
if
you-
you need help.
Bob Bronson the whole time.
I don't think Doug's allowed to take the fur coat off.
Uh-uh.
I had a meeting with Coop today, and I wore. I showed up as Bob Bronson, and he's like, "Are you like this all the time?" And I'm like, "Have you ever seen me not in an outfit, bro?"
I think I messed up on my stream.
Yeah, I just assume you know sleep in it, shower in
Yes.
it, go swimming in it.
That's true. Especially swimming, it helps.
He
me
does.
with
It's a true
resistance.
story.
I mean, it would
It
definitely.
confers buoyancy.
Yeah, it would definitely make swimming a bit harder.
I mean, look guys, look how beautiful this is. Look at my screen. Look how beautiful
Okay,
that.
I don't know why it says it's playing
Really?
picture in picture now.
Look at this.
Oh,
I'm just gonna keep
11:99
zooming
today.
in
Jesus.
forever.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, last name.
Dude, when the designer made this,
Okay.
Dreamer sent it to me,
Allow me
and
this
I had him
again?
just
Okay,
adjust
yeah,
the
yeah,
color
yeah.
a tiny bit, and that's it. Like,
What up, McToshi?
Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know what did I click though.
But I'm in a little fighting. I don't know. Mine doesn't quite look like Vinho still, but it's fine.
This gives me a really good idea.
Things are fine.
No, but I think I'm good. I think I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna check what you guys are doing because I have to like see where you guys are.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Van Ho's.
But Ho is somewhere else. Oh, it's in the bottom left.
Yeah, if you click in the top right, the person icon, you can just turn it down instead of muting it entirely.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Current condition. I'm in combat testing. Get me out of here.
You're gonna fight the blubs?
Oh, I've been begging him for gag me whitelist on every tweet. Yeah. Ooh, I think my whole stream is frozen.
I'm just gonna make this person-
Technology is so amazing.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Look at how beautiful this
my
art is,
first
guys.
time.
Can you just look? Can we just look at it? Just look at that. Would you just look at that?
I'm leaving the demo match. I'm getting it. Oh, now I see it. Now I'm at the Tree of Life.
There you go.
Woo! I exited out of battle mode. It sent me straight into battle mode, and I had to get myself out.
Okay. So yeah, there's a in Crystal Vale there is the Blub battle demo that you're seeing right now. We'll actually go to a better one here in a few minutes, but this one's really fun. You can come in and just it loads in with random heroes for you to kind of check it out. The combat testing grounds with the blubs, they're pretty low damage, put high health. So it's a fun way to kind of come in and just try different stuff and smack enemies and see what happens.
Okay.
There
we go.
Another that we'll show you guys that is more realistic, a little more challenging.
Okay, deal.
I'm just gonna stare at this.
Doug is just staring at himself.
Look at how it's like
Oh my god, I'm so
sparkly.
shocked.
Dark Knight Mythic. Impressive.
I'm clicking at every single part of this world map.
Do you guys want to know a fun fact?
Yes.
This is literally the first project I got in Web3, like 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago. This is the first one that I ever got in. Like I met Flu, I got in DFK, and I was the first person to have a Vizzy in the game. So think about those. That's some fun facts for you.
That is pretty crazy.
That is true. The Doug Hype Vizzy always looks good.
I'm telling you, meeting Flu and the DFK people and everything, and also the Harmony people was like, that was like, I was just like, I'm in this, whatever this is. And then I bought the top bowl on, like, how you're supposed to.
I'm kind of loving this because it's giving like Oregon Trail.
That's almost what I was thinking, and then I was like, no, that's like maybe a little like too modern, but no, I agree. Like a mix between modern, like that, and like I don't like Fabled or something.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very, like Final Fantasy 1 or 3.
Oh my god, I'm such an alcoholic. The first thing I clicked on was the tavern.
Yeah.
So yeah, Crystal Vale's got a lot to explore. The tavern is like where you buy and sell heroes. The portal is where you summon heroes using other heroes. So I mean we can see here on Vincent's screen the Blub Trainer. So it's a turn-based combat system. So as your heroes level up, they learn more skills, and so you have more options of things to do in battle. But outside of that, it's a turn-based combat system. You can see the bar up at the top shows you the turn order between yourself and the enemies. It is a variable turn order, so your heroes have speed, and then certain moves will like slow them, speed them up, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But you come in with active skills and passive skills, and essentially depending on the fight. So we have boss fights, we have like more entry level combat, and then we also have player versus player combat as well. So player versus player is done in real time, you versus an opponent. The boss fights are very, very strategic. So most people realistically lose their first couple and then start to figure out what the strategy is. And then they are much more consistent with their performance. And then the entry level combat is a little bit of both. And we can take a look at the entry level combat here in a few minutes as well, just so that you guys can check it out. We've got it set up as well with a free demo where you don't need to own heroes.
I'm trying this tutorial. How to enter Crystal Wave. Just click here. How to get ready from it.
Tutorial?
Yeah. But
it should just walk you through a few of the basics.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
What some of the different zones do and that kind of thing.
I don't know what happening. But something is happening.
My little blub over here has a cat on its head.
Oh
That's
no!
cute.
Okay.
What? No, I don't want to do this. There's too many buttons to click on this game. I'm getting confused. There's too many options.
Yeah, so one thing I would say just in general, so if you do the like explore other realms button again, so Crystal Vale and Sarendale both are like full-fledged realms. There's a lot to do there. It gets really heavy into like the DeFi side of things and all. There's a lot going on there. If you look at
Okay.
Sundered Isles, the Sundered Isles are kind of like a mini realm. They still have a lot of the features, and they still have like obviously you're still having like your hero NFTs and that kind of thing. But they are much more focused on the combat experience. So the Sundered Isles are the home of both the entry level combat and player versus player combat as well. So it's a little more condensed. It's a little easier, kind of as a starting point. To start in the Sundered Isles, you have a lot like it's less overwhelming.
Okay. Well, I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's like sold. With the less overwhelming one.
Yeah, and
Play now. Okay, no.
That's where I'm gonna have Vincent go as well once she finishes smacking these blubs around.
Maybe.
Blubs.
They're gonna blub blub blub.
Thankfully, she doesn't seem to be getting smacked around by the blubs too bad herself.
killed
So
one.
It takes me in a loop in this Crystal Vale thing. It just keeps, I click play tutorial, then it takes me to that Crystal Vale page, and then I click play and it takes me back to the tutorial page.
So I wouldn't. Which tutorial?
Just exit it. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the registry. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to the registration. That seems like a good place to start.
Yeah, so if you go to the registry, actually that'll be the perfect place. Roughly middle of your screen on the right, there's going to be a fish guard that says patrols over his head.
Okay, yeah.
So patrols is our entry level combat. So if you click on that guy, there's an option to play patrols demo.
Hi, Panga.
Hi.
Welcome to the Discord.
Wait.
Okay, so try the demo. Night Raid? Yeah, let's go. Do I like all the names?
Yeah, Night Raid is the first level. So I would start with Night Raid, be my recommendation.
Okay. I don't even know who I am.
Wait, where do we find it on the map? Is it, you said that, is it the dock?
Doug, are you in Crystal Vale?
Yeah.
In the bottom right, just use the realm toggle and switch to the Sundered Isles.
I knew I was in the wrong.
Oh, it's on the
realm.
left. Bottom left.
Ooh, I got him.
I don't even know what I said, but yeah, bottom left.
I figured it was, yeah.
I'm winning already. To tell you the truth.
There we go.
Kind of natural at this.
Yeah. Yep, there you go, Doug.
Well, I remember this
Reposition.
now. I just hadn't been in it in a while.
And then do the if you've got heroes moved over to Submersia, you can play with your own. Otherwise, just do
I
the
don't.
demo. Yeah, so do the demo, and it'll load you in with a few heroes that you can
Oh,
mess
good.
around with.
Great. Then my heroes can't die. Okay, good.
This is so dramatic.
I love RPGs. Now we can finally battle.
Yep. Yeah, so that's a lot of what we've been focused on for the last year and a half, is our combat system. We still have a lot more that we're going to build out as well, but we've got 2 different boss fights. Patrols is our entry level combat. There's 3 different levels of difficulty, and then each of those levels of difficulty has a pool of enemies, and it's randomly determined which enemies you face each time. And then with patrols, it's set up to be choose your own adventure style. So if you win your first fight, you have the option to stop there and claim your rewards, or you have the option to carry on, go into a second fight, and you'll get more and bigger rewards the further in you get, but your heroes are carrying over, so you've got to keep surviving.
Okay.
So there's a lot of fun to be had there as well with, you know, how far in you can get. We're going to be adding some more dynamic stuff to that aspect as well. And then player versus player obviously is, you know, PvP. So that's super fun. We've already seen a lot of really fun stuff happening there. But actually, we just announced today that next week, literally a week from today, we will be launching our tournaments feature, where we will actually have like bracketed single elimination tournaments for cash prizes.
Oh wow.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So cash prizes, there's a token in this ecosystem, right?
So yes is the answer.
Yeah.
You.
There's actually multiple hundreds of tokens in the ecosystem.
Okay.
Literally everything's tokenized. Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Part of building that like open player driven economy is literally everything is tokenized. So, you know, if your hero goes fishing, all of the fish that you bring back are tokens so that they are fully
Okay.
everything's a token. Yeah, you can send your heroes fishing, foraging, mining, gardening. So literally everything in the game is a token. To answer your actual question, yes, Jewel is the like token of DeFi Kingdoms. But yeah, so in the tournaments, there are entry fees that will be paid in Jewel, and then the prizes can be paid out in a variety of tokens. The main ones would be that the main ones that we're currently planning on using are Jewel, USDC, and Metis.
Okay.
So, you know, people will know up front what the reward token for any given tournament is. We're not trying to like surprise people or anything like that, but we probably will have a little bit of.
Yeah.
And so there's not only like actual like cash prizes where you get USDC or you get Jewel or you get Metis, but there's also like NFT prizes as well. So all of our equipment in game, like our weapons, our armor, all of that stuff, they are also NFTs. And so we're going to be awarding like exclusive tournament NFTs as well. So playing in tournaments can win you, you know, weapons that are only available by playing tournaments.
Okay.
Okay.
So who all is this game for? Like, players of X will love DeFi Kingdoms.
So, hard question to answer. There's a little bit of there's a lot of answers to that question. I think
Okay.
Doug just said nerds, which is
Yeah,
absolutely
that's the real that's
Awesome,
the answer.
yeah.
That's it.
100% nerd.
I mean, this is if you want to
There's
nerd out on a
something
game and just get in deep, like this is the game to do it.
Somebody say nerd.
He's a
Like,
nerd.
for gamers, you know, Final Fantasy, World of Warcraft, Ultima Online, if you're old like I am, you know, there's like really any kind of strategy game, especially if they're turn-based, like this is going to be very familiar to you. RPGs in general, you're going to see some overlap. But then even outside of that, you know, with everything being tokenized and with it being an open economy, there's a lot of opportunity for like just straight up crypto degens too.
Right.
So, you know, we've got multiple dexes, we've got multiple NFT marketplaces. So there's plenty of opportunity there for like different kinds of, you know, trading and leveraging and well, we actually don't have leverage. But there's plenty of opportunities for like trading, predicting.
Was that alpha? Was that a Freudian slip? Is it coming?
Not that I'm aware of.
But, my
yeah,
pay grade. Sure.
so there's a lot of opportunity for different stuff to do there.
Bolon, I think this is actually the week 3 year to this week of my anniversary of getting into DeFi Kingdoms.
Did I just lose your sound?
It probably is.
Okay, now I can hear you again.
2022
I was like,
February.
what?
Yeah, it was probably because I think I met you in East Denver 3 years ago, which was
Yeah.
like right now. So probably.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
East Denver. East Denver was earlier in the past.
I think
It
I've
was
only
like
been to
the
it
beginning of,
twice.
like,
So yeah,
now.
this year would have been the third, but we're in Vegas this weekend for the other thing, so I'm missing it, which is sad because East Denver, it really is one of my favorites. I know a lot of people don't really love it. I don't know. You what?
I don't know
I'm
why
winning.
they planned it for that weekend. Feels
I know.
I know.
conflicting. That's okay. I'll be in Denver,
Proud. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah, we'll hold it down for you.
Well, yeah, fly up on the weekend. Come catch that. I don't remember what days, if they're like all the exact
I'm
same
flying
days.
in on there on Saturday. I'll just grab you both. and we'll go straight to
But I think
Vegas.
a couple like Doug's gonna fly up, I think, and Blonde Broker might fly up like for the
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday stuff.
That's awesome. That should be a lot of fun too.
Yeah,
I'm stealing you, Bolon. You're going.
I
first.
am so glad that I weaseled my way out of playing off the grid today. I was like, dude, I can't even land without losing my legs. Like this is just going to be an embarrassment
That
to the
should
whole
actually be a
space that
skill in
people
the game.
get
If you can land and lose your legs,
He's like,
should
herd,
be like
herd.
a bonus.
Vincent's over here just exploring. I like it. I'm enjoying watching it.
I'm winning my game right now.
I
I feel like I'm winning, but I don't know.
I tried to play something and it said I needed a hero, so I was like, okay, let's go find a hero. But I didn't know where to look, so I was like, click around.
Heroes will be in the tavern, but before we do that, actually, same thing I mentioned to Doug. Use in the bottom left, you can toggle your realm. Go to the Sundered Isles for a minute for me, if you would. Bottom left, it should say Crystal Vale. Click on where it says Crystal Vale, and then there'll be like a drop-down menu,
Okay.
and then pick Sundered Isles.
Oh my god. Okay. I was like, yes. Yes. Yes.
And then go to the registry. So I'm gonna have you do the better combat demo. So
Okay.
click on the guy that says patrols there in the like mid right.
Okay.
Yep. And then do try patrols demo.
Okay.
Do you want to start out easy or hard or medium?
Easy.
Are you sure? I mean, I killed those blubs.
Yeah.
I almost just want to see what Blood Moon Rising looks like. It's more my vibe.
Yeah. I am impressed with the names in this so far. Like, it's like Harry Potter like names that just bring you into the world. You know.
Yeah,
This
we
elevator
are.
guy.
We are a team of huge nerds who love to have fun. So like our right now there's the like primary source of the best equipment is our boss fights. And
Okay.
so one of our boss fights is the Bad Mother Cluckers. And they're what we call rock box, but they're big chickens. And so like all of the loot drops from them are chicken themed. So like there's a big two-handed sword called the Excalibur that looks like a giant feather. There's a shield that is called the Yolked Buckler that looks like a fried egg. Like,
Hold on. Are you guys partnered with Chicken NFT?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're cool. We're friends. Like, we're not partnered, we just thought it was cool. We're just nerds who like puns.
I love it. No, I love you guys so much now. Now I feel bad, like, fading so long. What the hell?
It's never too late. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like we're, our whole team, like we grew up gamers and then wanted to do something cool. Most of us did not know each other when we started. Like it was one of those, like there's a group of founders, which Starcat is one of, that kind of kicked everything off and then, brought in various people for different purposes. So like, I didn't know 98% of the team for a very long time, except for online. And then we're a bunch of nerds who love games and spent our lives playing games and wanted to make a cool game. Several of our team members have worked on games in the past, and we just wanted to make something unique, make something fun.
Yeah, that is really cool. I love that answer. What does your guys' like day to day look like? Like, what are you doing development wise? Where are you at? Like, what is the vision for the next year for DeFi Kingdoms?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question, actually. So, day to day is full blown grind mode, of course, but so personally, so I am the director of player engagement is my fancy title. But, so
Director of
I-
vibes, it sounds like.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So community socials, PR stuff, pretty much anything like forward facing.
Oh, yeah.
Starcat is
Still
our
the One Ring and Evil.
yes. Starcat is our director of digital, so marketing, content creation, digital assets, all that kind of stuff. And then of course we have our art team, our devs, our composer, all of that. So right now, a lot of our focus has been like on the combat system. So patrols, actually, we just dropped about a month ago, and then from there we rolled straight into tournaments, which are starting next week. After that, we've got a few things in the pipeline. One of those things is opening up our tournament system so that anyone can host their own tournaments, just using our system for simplicity, because it's all done on chain. So it's very easy, very user friendly. Anybody can come in and have like we can have the Gag Me tournament. Like anything is possible. We can have a lot of
I'm
fun.
down. I'm really good at this. I'm winning. That guy has one guy left, and I have all three of mine.
Nice.
So
And the
I'm
DFK
really gonna be good at
community is
this.
amazing.
Our community's absolutely stellar. Like they are incredible. We would not the bomb. I will put them up against any community in gaming or Web3, and I will fight whoever I have to. Our community's better. But yeah, so working on opening up the tournament system. Our tournaments, like I mentioned earlier, we're gonna have cash prizes. We're starting out with a 6-month series. Over those 6 months, we're giving out over $75,000 worth of cash prizes, plus all of the NFTs and everything I mentioned before. We have a couple of other systems that we have in the works. One of them is a hero mechanic. So you'll burn your heroes and get rewards for burning them. And then really just continuing down the combat train. So we have 21 classes in the game right now. So like knight, archer, priest, warrior, that kind of thing. 6 of them have their skills in combat, so we're working on adding more classes as well, and really just continuing to build out that combat experience to be everything that we want it to be.
That's pretty dope, dude. I love that answer. And it sounds like you guys you
My
have
voice
the team, you have
there.
like all the moving parts that you need. And
Maybe
you have
Michaela's.
the vision, and it's just like, there's like all these recipes required, or, ingredients required for success. And now you just need like luck and execution. But you have like a couple of the other major ones checked off. That has to feel good.
Yeah, it definitely does. And I mean, so much of it boils down to time. Especially in Web3, like everybody wants things now, and so do we. But game
Just send everyone $100,000, and I feel like you'll have a very loyal group of supporters.
We do for sure.
That's awesome.
Game development just takes time, and that's what I think a lot of people underestimate, how long it takes to make it. But we have a fantastic community who's behind us. We keep shipping out, we keep making updates, we keep releasing new content, so we just keep on trucking.
What's that music?
I think it might be Doug. Doug's rocking out over there.
Dougie Doug.
That my music from the. It's me.
Yeah.
You listening to Bad to the Bone?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no. Leonardo, are you playing? Oh yeah, I see you got a stream out there, dude. I'm so glad you came tonight.
Yeah, Leonardo.
Is he winning? He's probably doing better than me. Time to be a hater.
Vincent came into this one really, really confident, and
How's he doing?
Not going as well as the Blubs did.
That's why I always say easy. I feel like I get lucky on the first one and start feeling all smart. Yes, I killed them all 3. I don't know what level I'm on, but basically a natural. Feels good. Okay, so now that I beat the patrol thing, what should I do?
So,
Oh,
realistically, you have a lot of options, right?
Okay.
So the patrols demo is set up to use loner heroes basically and be the one stage. So the best way to like get started is to pick up a team of 3 heroes and
Okay.
essentially start playing patrols with your own heroes. You're going to get
Okay.
reward for playing patrols. You're also going to get experience on your heroes for playing patrols, and then you'll be able to
No.
level those heroes up to keep getting
Nice.
stronger and stronger.
So can I earn some more heroes? Oh, sorry, Ben. Go ahead.
No, I just no, I died. Easy it is. You were right.
Running man, you went all the way down. All right.
My confidence was at an all-time high and quickly went to 0.
You have the first guy pretty well.
I know.
It started out strong, but I mean that's kind of what our combat system is meant to be. There's a lot of depth in it.
Yeah.
And so, you know, learning that strategy is definitely a big part of it. But that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Exactly. It's my first time. It'll be all right.
Yeah, you're doing pretty well.
Thank you.
To answer your question about earning heroes, so we actually do not mint any heroes ourselves. They
Oh,
are
cool.
all created in the game by our
That's
players.
cool.
So we seeded the initial population with what we call our Gen 0 heroes. And then everything since then. So we introduced 3,000 Gen 0 heroes. There are over 2 million heroes that have been created in our game.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So all of those have been created by our players. So to get started, essentially, you buy heroes off of the player-to-player marketplace, and then you can use those heroes to earn rewards, to create more heroes, to do whatever you want to do, really.
Okay, so it's not totally free to play. Like, there's not much you can really do unless you purchase.
Yes, it's really
A hero.
the only like free to play that we have is the demo.
Okay.
Beyond that, yes, it is a purchase required to get in the gate.
How much is it? What's the floor price?
Our floor price on heroes is like 10 cents. Like it's
Oh.
very yeah.
Why do
Now-
I not have 3 already? How do I get these?
Yeah, I know. I was looking for it. I was like, where's the marketplace?
Really good heroes.
For coach expensive.
Oh.
We can train these guys.
Daddy Fur Coat, can you buy me one? Thank you.
Daddy Doug. Is that a thing? Can we make that a thing where you just like fire and call you that? No? Okay. Doesn't worry.
So on the Sundered Isles, if you go to the docks, if you are in Crystalvale, it's the tavern, and then you'll talk to the barkeep. And that one hurt.
That was nasty.
The barkeep is our hero place. And so, yeah, I mean, our floor is pretty low, which is fine. That it makes it easier for people to get in. Really good heroes are way more expensive, but you don't need really good heroes to start playing, right? And so you can start out with no, there's no such thing as a bad hero. So you can start out with floor heroes, start playing, start earning, and then leverage that if you want into better and better heroes. So if you're somebody who's looking at the game going, I want to join the first tournament and crush everyone, yeah, you're gonna have to spend some money on some heroes, but that's not the approach that you have to take. You can start out with regular heroes, earn, play the game. The other thing too with tournaments, I say that, but we are going to have a ridiculous number of like different rules, different restrictions. So even coming in and saying I'm going to buy the most powerful heroes I possibly can.
Yeah.
Like, yes, there will be tournaments for those people to dominate, but not every tournament is like that. So we're going to have tournaments like our heroes can go up to level 20. We're going to have tournaments that don't allow heroes over level 6. We have a rarity scale as well.
That's so much more fair.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. That's why Off the Grid is so hard for me, because you never get there's just not enough players. There's not enough bad players to play with me. First players.
we
would love
we
to
want
paint.
tournaments to be accessible.
Yeah.
So with what Bolon said, I would love to paint this journey for everybody. And so you can kind of get an idea of how expansive DeFi Kingdoms is. So
Yeah.
you can get your hero for, 20 cents, maybe $1, get a little team going. But the thing is like you have your hero is like your buddy. Your hero NFT in DeFi Kingdoms, this is gonna be your dude. You're gonna build him up. You're gonna get equipment, you're gonna level him up, you're gonna take this guy on quests to mine and to get a lot of like crafting items and go fishing. And so this
That's
guy,
cute.
he's like in this metaverse. And
It's like your
so
child, your digital
yes,
child.
exactly. And then you'll take this guy at level 1, he can already start playing patrols. He can be playing that night raid that is going on with Vincent Van Ho. And like it's you keep getting more items, you just kind of build your inventory. And then from there, you're like, all right, I think I'm doing pretty good. Let me do a tournament or something. Or it's like, oh, I gotta gear up. Let me play against these bad mother clucker rock box. And so it's this whole like journey and experience. And I think it, it of course starts out really overwhelming at first, but when you
Yeah.
kind of go step by step, it's this whole fun journey that we love. That's like our DFK community has really grown to love.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Do you have some like onboarding videos? You have like a YouTube that kind of gives you that visual, like click here, do this, do this. Here's where you.
Every single part of it has a tutorial in the beginning, so you can actually do it during the game. It says show tutorials. There's everything
Who
there.
listens to tutorials? We're
Me, but
Web3 gamers.
There are some.
I needed
There
a
are some
60
built-in
second,
tutorials.
like,
yeah.
here's how to
There are
play
some
and win the
built-in
game.
tutorials, but yes, we do also have a ton of video content, both from
Okay.
ourselves and from our community. Doug has made some tutorial stuff in the past as well.
You.
Actually,
I know
you can
all
go
the smart people that can tell us how to do things.
but and that's where like one of the things that we really encourage people who are getting started first and foremost, like take it one piece at a time. Don't try to learn every single aspect
Yeah.
all at once because there's so many things that you can do. So, one of the things I try to ask people when they're getting started is like, what are you interested in? Are you interested in the like combat gameplay? Are you interested in creating NFTs? Are you interested in just day trading? Like what aspect is your biggest draw? And let's start there. And then you can learn about the rest of the stuff as you go, but it gives you a good starting point. And then also, like, I really just encourage anyone, honestly, even if you don't want to play, because you'll change your mind, but come hang out in our Discord. Our Discord is so much fun. Our community is amazing. We hang out. It's a gaming community. Like, yes, we talk about DeFi Kingdoms. We also just troll and have a good time. Like, it's a
Trolling
game.
I
is
love
one of our
that.
favorite things to do.
Exactly.
I was cleaning up discords and was like, man, I haven't played this in like 2 years, and I left. And I know every single time that I leave a discord, they come in have a game night. So I know better. I need to I need to go back and join.
Just know it hurt my heart that you left.
I'm so sorry. The life of a game night host, you run out of room, and then you're like, okay, I'm never in here. I'm not in here. And
I have so many folders of servers.
I'm almost to my nitro limit. It's like 200. I'm like, ugh.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like our community's genuinely, we just like to have a good time. But they're
I'm-
so helpful. They want to see people learn. They want to see people play. They want to
What?
so they answer questions. They help people. Our community's always giving away pros stuff as well. Like they want to see people join and have fun and be a part of the game. Which is really cool and very helpful also to us. So
Like heroes right now. I feel like I'm in a battle.
oh, there you go, Doug. Which we haven't even talked about that yet.
I'm already ready. I'm already fucking in the battle.
So Doug currently is pledging his heroes to be bannermen in service to the Sundered Isles.
I saw that.
It's
And
like
so
Game of Thrones type stuff,
yeah, pretty much. So what that actually translates to is once you pledge your heroes, you get what we call influence. And so you can actually use your influence to predict the winners of player versus player matches. And if you predict correctly, you get rewards. So there's
Ooh.
also an entire aspect
Okay.
and like especially with tournaments coming up, every match in the tournament will be able to be voted on, and if you vote correctly, you're gonna get prizes. So there's an entire aspect to we wanted a player versus player experience that everyone can participate in. Even if you don't want, like, even if you're not a competitive player and you don't want to play player versus player yourself, that's fine. You can come in and predict winners and earn rewards for predicting winners, and there's no loss. It's no risk. So essentially, you allocate your influence to whatever amount you want on who you think is going to win that match, and then every week your influence resets and you get it all back to do it again. So it's fully like up only, no loss. You're not punished for being wrong. You just aren't rewarded either.
Miss?
Oh,
How did I miss?
Brilliant. It's such a brilliant idea to because watching streams, watching tournaments, like esports, that's probably one of my favorite parts of gaming. I
Oh,
love watching
yeah.
people play.
Me
And like
too.
I'm learning,
Ugh.
yeah, I'm like totally learning so much and being like, oh, like that's what just happened right there, and it's exciting. And then if you've like, especially in DeFi Kingdoms, when you put in who you think would win and try to predict the match outcome, and to be like rewarded for that, that's like so brilliant. It's
No.
I love that part of DFK.
Mikkel got me with that miss. How did I miss? 'Cause
I
that's-
start.
I've been using all like the level ups for like my strategy in my mind, but I don't know what I'm doing. Like, this is good, and then like aim better, and then I'll start attacking. And I'm still missing. Like I wasted all these turns not attacking to try to like level up or whatever.
There's definitely
Not
a
cool, bro.
strategy to it, and it's also so like depending on what the like skill or whatever you're using is, some of them are like universal to your whole team. So there's some that like just reduce your opponent's ability to block. Well, that increases your whole team's accuracy. You can also like potions.
I
You
just
can use.
missed. I did like a 50 shot and it missed. How this guy is good.
And like same thing with potions, like one hero can give another hero a potion. So, if you got like your archer as your main damage dealer, you don't need to use your archer's turn using a potion. You can use one of your other heroes to give your archer a potion. So there's a lot of flexibility, a lot of strategy. It's definitely a strategy game.
Yeah, I've used a mana potion instead of a health potion on accident. I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
That's bad. And that's one of the really fun parts of PvP is, I mean, it's chess in a way. Like it's real time strategy. You have to be adapting to what your opponent's doing. And we have shot clocks. Like you can't just take a 5-minute turn. So it's really fun in player versus player.
No.
Another like really fun part of the combat system in particular for content creators, every battle, so whether it's a boss fight, a PvP match, or if it's a patrol with your own heroes, the demos don't track like that, but once you own heroes, they generate unique URLs, so you can go back and watch your own battles or other people's battles at any given time. So that's super cool, especially for content creators, because maybe you were just playing for fun, you weren't streaming, and you just had this really awesome battle that you want to show people. Great, just pull up the link and it just replays the battle for you.
That is so cool.
We really wanted to, we love content creators. Content creators, they're absolutely amazing. We actually have a place in game content creators that are making DFK stuff. Even if they're making other stuff, we don't care. As long as they're making some DFK stuff, we'll include them. So we have a place in game to them. It's awesome. So we wanted to make something that was easy for content creators and just really like leans into the kind of esports aspect of everything.
I love that. So I was stalking Starcat. Sorry, girl. But I'm like, yeah, here another girly. You're like in gaming, gotta be besties. So I was like, oh, she's so cute. And then I was like, she is wearing the coolest like esports DeFi Kingdom jersey right now. And I was like, oh my god, that's amazing.
We've got it's a DFK Coliseum esports jersey. It's actually in our merch store.
Oh,
If you're
I'm getting
interested in
Yep,
shopping
I'm
one.
getting
There's some your DeFi Kingdoms fit.
Yeah.
And because she'll be too humble to say it herself, she
You made it?
designed that jersey also. Yes.
I know. So cute.
That's cool. I killed one of his though, but I'm dead. Oh.
I
I-
love those jerseys.
Ah.
I feel like an esports professional, even though
Oh, right.
my level of gameplay, but I feel like one.
I tried 3-2 Van Ho and I got murdered. So that was cool.
Kicking butt right now on
Cool.
Oh, Doug's in the highest level too. Are these your heroes, Doug?
Yeah, I'm a master of this.
I'm
game.
trying the second one now.
I sleep when I'm just sleeping. I just play this game.
And this is stage 1 too. So once you absolutely successfully win this fight, you'll have the option to keep
This
going.
first row is pretty easy for me, though. I think I'm gonna smash them. Maybe.
Meanwhile, Vincent has lost a hero.
Okay, question.
Outcast in this.
I have to question. Does it seem like, okay, I get one shot at them almost every time, and they get like 2 or 3 shots at me? How do you get extra shots on your turn?
Yeah, so if you look at the upper bar, there's like that yellow bar. That shows you the turns. So right now, or like you'll see like, oh, that's my hero, and then you can see, oh, what's next, and then you're like,
okay,
ooh,
and then 2 have hit. Okay.
You can
Okay.
kinda, like, that's even more like where you can plan things out. You can be like, all right, they're gonna go, and then I'm gonna do this. Okay, they did that. But yeah, it's but there's also ways to speed up your like your turn and stuff. So yeah, lots of strategy involved, and Bolon can probably get into it.
Yeah, this is kind of addictive a little bit. Like now that I kind of know what I'm doing, I'm like, oh, okay.
That's the goal. Yeah. And 2 stars point. So like every hero and every enemy speed. So it's turn based, but it's not round based. So if your hero is, significantly faster, your hero will get more turns than another hero or enemy. So speed is definitely a relevant part of the combat experience.
Okay.
Got it.
And then we touched a little bit on the skills. So with the demo, we're loading in like pre-selected heroes with pre-selected skills just to give people an idea of what the combat system is like. But the way that the skills work, so every time your hero gets a level, it gets a point. Oh, and there goes hero number 2 for still alive with, what is that, 1 HP? All right.
Let me get one more, just one more.
So, every level your hero grows, they get a skill point, and so then you unlock more skills at like as you go. So at level 1 you get 1, at level 3 you get a second one, at level 6 you get a third, so on. But every tier has 3 different options for you to choose from. So there's a lot of variety in skills as well, and that brings a lot of strategy back into it also, because you have different builds that you can do depending on if you want to be tankier or explosive damage, that kind of thing.
What does SPD mean?
That is your speed.
Okay.
Hopefully, it has an up arrow and not a
Yeah.
down.
Well,
All right, well, then you're fine.
I've had both, but right now it's up.
Up arrow is good. Down arrow is bad.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that was a mean hit. The Amazon woman.
Quick, I just want to tell y'all good night. I'm on my way to bed.
Oh, good night,
love
Pixie.
you. Have a good night.
Bye.
I had fun, y'all. You'll be good.
You
Too.
Vincent,
Yes.
before you go,
Oh.
so I'm pretty sure it's kind of small on my screen, but I'm pretty sure the first icon on the left under a for your archer.
Green one? The flurry?
No, up and to the right.
I'm streaming this live now, guys,
That's
on Abstract because this game is pretty dope.
No, so click on your archer's box again there.
What's that mean? Where's
So,
that one? Oh, back here. Okay.
Bottom left. Yeah, there you go. So you've got actions, skills, and then on the right side of it, you've got abilities. The one on the there's two icons under abilities. Yeah, that one, speed. There you go. Pop that first.
Okay.
So what that's going to do is give you a 20% speed boost for a limited time, but it means your archer's going to, like, your archer's back up. It's your archer. So now you get to get an attack to essentially replace the turn that you gave up to use speed. But
Oh,
you're gonna
cool.
go probably 3 or 4 times compared to you probably get to go I would say 4 times in what you would have gone twice. And especially on your archer, which is your biggest damage dealer, that can be really powerful.
Okay, I'm a very strategy-based person. I really love these type of games. So sometimes it's like easy for me to pick up, but like, you know, you have to know like a few little things about it. But like we just started playing SoulForge Fusion, which I'm loving that one, but you know, there's elements like this in here too where you're like you have to read, you have to and I'm really enjoying it.
Reading is very important.
It's important. I wish I read more than emails, telegrams, messages every day, but
Hold on, do you know exactly how many heroes are?
So we just passed the 2 million heroes summoned mark. Like, what was that? A week ago?
Yeah, last week.
Now, I will say, out of that 2 million, there are like 650,000 that have been killed in various ways for different purposes. So, actually alive is more like probably around 1.35, 1.4 million.
Wait,
And-
so can my guys die?
So, not in combat yet. We do plan on having combat where you can actually die in the combat, but anything like that, it will be heavily disclaimered before you go into it. But right now, so
Like,
we had a long time ago now, we had like a one-off hero burn event, but then we also, so I mentioned the portal and summoning earlier. So summoning, every hero has like a number of summons that they're allowed to. So summoning just uses those, and you keep the 2 heroes that you use and get a third. We also have what we call dark summoning, where you burn the 2 heroes to create a new hero, and you get additional benefits for doing that. So there's incentive for doing it, but that's
Cool.
where. I mean, over 600,000 heroes have been killed in dark summoning. Sacrificed. Sorry, killed sounds mean. They've been sacrificed. For the
Oh.
there may or may not be an animation where their cloth-wrapped body gets dropped into a lava pit, but they're sacrificed for the greater good.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then one of our like next upcoming features after tournaments is actually another hero sacrifice mechanic where you get other benefits for sacrificing heroes. One of which will be to protect other heroes from dying in combat. So that way you can go into that content with your best heroes and protect them from dying by sacrificing other heroes in their place.
Sneaky. Write that down.
Yeah, that's a lot of info. Hold on. Oh,
There's like I said, there's a lot. So I think the biggest thing for anybody getting to not get overwhelmed, don't try to learn everything. Take it bit by bit, and let us help you. We're here to help. Our community's here to help. We also have a Wikipedia that our community contributes to. That's super useful, especially on the combat side of things. We want people to have fun, and we want to provide the resources they need. But yes, just looking at it is a lot.
Am I playing against bots, or is this a real team when I'm playing in the practice thing? I missed.
Yeah, so in the practice thing is essentially our AI. So all of our PvE combat, so like patrols and our boss fights, those are our AI essentially. So they're not fully pre-programmed because there is still randomness that goes into everything, but it's more or less set. And then we have player versus player where you're actually playing another person. Heroes.
and what's the deepfake?
I have a question.
Oh, Leonardo, go.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, sorry. So how do you actually get more items?
So
Yeah, I have a few potions. So how do you get them?
Yeah. So there's a couple ways. So potions themselves are actually crafted in the game from other items that you get by essentially sending your heroes on quests. So you can send your heroes out like fishing, foraging, gardening, mining. Each of those bring back different items, and those items are ingredients to craft the potions. The other option is you can buy potions from other players who have already done that work for you and crafted the potion.
Yes.
So either one can be done.
Dude, I am slaying level 2. Absolutely slaying it.
I think my advice about using speed has really paid off here.
Yeah, thank you.
How do you use speed?
So if you're in the level 2 one, when it's your archer's turn, if you look over to the right side of like your control box there for your archer, it'll say abilities, and the icon on the left under abilities will be for speed.
Okay, gotcha.
I feel like you're really getting the hang of it here, Vincent. Yours is the screen I can see, so I feel like you gotta go back to Blood Moon here. I feel like it's the redemption arc.
All right, in my redemption monarch phase, let's go. Let's do it.
You guys, you realize I've been waiting for like years to
Oh,
really
show me.
play this.
I want
This is, like, amazing.
perfect score.
Play PvP
Oh,
and these patrols.
I love this.
You guys are entering in the best time for DFK for this.
Miss, what the fuck? How many are you guys missing a lot? Is there anything I can do to not miss?
I need to
Good.
get good. I'm trying to think of my friend who was like, oh my gosh, I'll send you all kinds of stuff for this game. Like, you just need to try it. And that was a long time ago. I feel like going like, hey, you got that DeFi Kingdom stuff still?
Yeah. You look like a Kingdom offer.
Okay. He has a dog named Minnie, and he says Minnie Energy. Yeah. Yeah. I love him. Yeah, love him so much.
He's fantastic.
Yeah.
I know he's been busier in real life lately, so I haven't seen. He still pops in every few days and says, he's such a nice guy.
Oh.
So friendly.
So nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I met him. Oh, what was it like that? It was like some type of tree project. I just can't remember what it's I can't remember it.
Azuki? Is that the right one?
It's no, I don't remember. And it,
Like
yeah.
planting trees and have like a piece of property in like Costa Rica or something? Is it that one or a different one?
I think so, but he was like in charge of. Oh no, it was the pumpkins. What were the pumpkins? Oh.
That one I don't know.
If I find it, I'll show you guys. But I think it had rugged a long time ago.
Oh, man, sad.
I know.
So, Mikkel, to answer your question about missing less, aside from getting good, since you don't really have any in this case, but so accuracy is actually something that, like, with your own heroes, you can influence by like strategically leveling them up in certain stats and whatnot. In this case, the main thing is
Why is my own guy dying when I shoot at the other guy? I'm so bad at this.
he was probably confused. So if he has the confused status effect, there's a chance that he just basic attacks a random person, which
Oh
may
my
be...
god. He's fired. How do I get rid of him?
See, that's how they end up in the pit. This is how 600,000 heroes have been thrown into the pit.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, the pit of despair.
This guy's
you can
gonna beat me.
sacrifice
He is
heroes
coming
to
back
try to
from
get good
2 to
heroes.
3.
Oh no.
He's gonna freaking beat me.
Oh, Doug won. Is Doug going to carry on to stage 2?
We are victorious.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
It is good. Oh my god.
Are you going to carry on to stage 2, or are you going to end there? You can do
So
it
if
again.
I carry on and die, do I not get anything?
You do, you just get reduced rewards. But you will get 20% of your health and mana back. Carry on.
Okay, I've got
can't believe I lost
pretty
this
good
round.
health, but I don't have my mana is like almost all the way gone.
Yeah, you're running low on mana. It might be continue. But,
What?
are you really just going to walk away?
No,
Are you
I'm
gonna
obviously not.
On the challenge?
I have another question.
Yeah, like, hey, look,
So, like,
I
are you-
understand DFK. I throw knights and people into the pit of despair and sacrifice them and have like amazing like dread
We
knights
lost you, I
show up,
think.
like so, I might just walk away. I don't know.
What did you say?
What do you say, Leonardo?
Sorry. Yeah. I have another question. Are you limited to the number of heroes you send out on quests?
So...
Is there a specific number of heroes?
Yes and no is the short answer. So when you go to send heroes out on a quest, so if it's fishing, foraging, or mining, you can send out 6 heroes as like a party to go quest together. And then the way that it's set up, because it's like on chain and it's using smart contracts, if you are using like regular questing, essentially what happens is like you send a party of 6 heroes to go. It will take them 10 minutes to complete the fishing quest. Now you can queue up as many groups of heroes as you want, but they won't start until the group in front of them finishes. However, we also have a feature that we call expeditions, which is like long-term questing. And so you can put the heroes into expeditions and there is no limit. They run simultaneously because you put them into expeditions. And then when you go to claim, our contract figures out based on how long they've been staked, how many times they would have quested just all at one time. So if you have a lot of heroes, the best way to do it is expeditions so that you can just quest as many at a time as you want. If you have a smaller number of heroes, regular questing also works fine.
Okay. All right. I got it. Thanks.
Sorry, I know that was kind of a 2-part answer, but hopefully it helped.
Yeah, it's all good though.
I love
Vincent,
the music.
did you?
I know.
The music is so soothing.
It really is.
It really is.
Okay, I'm gonna try the next stage. I'm probably gonna die, but
Are you going for it?
yeah, we're going for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do they get harder as you go?
So in your case, no, you started at the like highest level of difficulty. So I mean, there is a chance that like the random enemies that are determined are slightly more difficult, but overall, no. If you start out with one of the lower like stages of difficulty, you have the option of either staying in that difficulty level or moving up a difficulty
Oh,
level.
there's a magic guy. I think I'm screwed. Look at, he doesn't even have a face. He just has magic for a face.
Oh my god.
He's gonna. Oh.
Oh, Banco's
My
in the same
strategy in the
level.
first game was hitting the back line, but it didn't work because it didn't work.
I just said.
I'm like so locked in. It's like I should probably put my glasses on because I'm squinting at them, but.
Oh, yeah, and
Super healthy.
drop a link here in the Discord chat for our Spotify. All of our
Yes.
music is on Spotify.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I dropped the link to that. You guys can check
damn.
it out.
Thank you so much.
Our composer is a guy named Sam Shandley. You can find him on Twitter, and I don't know where musicians, what social media they use, but he's on Twitter at least. And if you scroll back on our Twitter, you'll see us tag him and rain him with praise, because the music's just amazing. Honestly,
I love
it's
it.
incredible.
Thank you for
He
the
does.
playlist. Like,
Yeah, thank you. It's nice. I like the lo-fi vibes, but then it's like giving that nostalgia of just 90s Nintendo.
There's a lot of music for us, and it is all incredible.
Oh my god, I just did 187 crit, y'all.
whoa.
Dang.
What?
Things are getting
You're in
pretty
pretty good shape here.
serious.
I'm
You're in
getting
pretty
wrecked.
good shape here. And
Like
that's,
this.
you
I
know,
just. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. You're fine.
What's the DK duel? Like, it's a tournament that you guys have running right now?
So Duels is actually a mini game that we built that is, it's kind of like the card game War. So rather than being in our combat system like this, where the heroes like come to life, it's actually using the card, and essentially like a random stat is picked, and it compares the stat for your card versus their card. A random background is picked. So there's a few different like random things, and then it goes like card versus card, much like War.
There's no way he didn't die.
Love that.
I love that.
Yeah, it's really fun. Like it's quick, it's
Wonder.
kind of straightforward, but a lot of fun.
You guys are already in the season.
Good game night. Thank you. That's so nice. How are you doing tonight? I'm locked in, so sorry if you had commented a while ago.
I think that sounds about right. Yeah, because we should do about 4 seasons a year. It's usually 8 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
Oh, nice.
And same thing, like you can climb. It's like a ELO ladder, so you can climb the ranks, and as you rank, you get rewards. There you go. You beat Blood
The
Moon.
Blood Moon Rising. Dang.
I'm
Celebrate.
trying.
all mine are alive too.
What does he do?
Say that one more time.
And
Oh, the Wonder. That's where you level up your heroes.
Oh,
So this is where like once your hero has enough experience, you go to him to level up to the next level.
oh, okay.
What will be like the things or the details of the hero that you will say will be best if you want to pick a hero? I'm trying to get like the
Oh
info.
boy, that's.
Ooh,
Like-
hero
Do you have
shopping.
10 hours?
Yeah. How much time do you have? Well, here
we need
let's.
a Google Meet. We need a Google Meet. Like,
Yeah. How do you?
Since I'm just gonna start calling you Vinny because Vincent feels too formal.
Cute.
I get Vinny Van. Vinny Van. I got so many variations.
Or you can say Vinny. Vinny's so classy.
I don't think I can.
Venho.
Oh my god, I was muted. I get called Vinny Van, all kinds of stuff, like all the time. I love it, so go for
I'm
it.
going with funny.
I love it. It's fun. Yeah, I got I, E, and Y, all of the above.
I'm gonna borrow you as our example because your screen is up on Twitch as well. So if you would, in the bottom right, click on the world map for me.
Okay. Ooh, different.
Yes. So this is the Sundered Isles world map. So each chain that we're on has its own map. It has its own features. Like each one is unique. So
I love
Sundered
that.
Isles is the easiest place to get started, in my opinion. It has our entry level combat, which is really good as a starting point for people. It also just is the most concentrated because it's really focused on our combat experience. So you don't get as lost in the weeds as you can in Crystal. As you guys saw, there are a lot of options.
A lot. But you know, I like to explore, so like it's a lot of fun. All right.
And bonus to exploring, you get different music everywhere you go.
I love it.
Figure out which track is your favorite. So go to the docks for me.
Okay.
And we're gonna talk to the barkeep. So
Okay,
the
okay.
barkeep is our hero marketplace. Go to buy heroes to start with. Let's take a look. So these are
Oh.
for sale by other players. And so, each chain has its own marketplace, so there are different heroes on different chains. So if you're looking for something specific, you can kind of shop around.
Ooh.
For our purposes, we can take a look here. So real quick, hit flip card on literally any of them.
Okay, I like this goddess here. I'm sure it's not that, but okay.
So down here at the bottom, you can see who owns it. So that's owned by Zan, who is actually, I know who he is too. He also creates content. You can go watch him stream.
I know him, yeah. Let's go.
So on the back of the card, you have a lot of you have all the heroes' stats.
Okay.
So again, if you've played RPGs, you're probably going to be familiar with these stats.
Yeah.
So you've got strength, agility, dexterity, etc., etc. Mikkel, to your point earlier about how can I miss less, targeting certain stats during leveling up, how you miss less. So accuracy is largely based on, I'm 90% sure it's dex. I was really confident to say it, and then I started questioning myself. But you can target dex during level ups and improve that. And then you've got the professions, which we've talked about. The profession in green is the one that they are what we call proficient at. So they can do any profession, but they're going to be more efficient and have better results if they do the one that they're proficient at. And then you've got the crafting profession. We have not released crafting yet, so we can ignore that for the time being. As you can see, there are many pieces to this. So our heroes have a full-blown genetic system behind them. So when you go to summon heroes, your result is partially random, but the number of results that you can get is known based on the genetics of the heroes that you're using. So all of that is a little bit further than to answer the actual question here of what hero should you buy. There are really, at this point, if you're looking at getting into patrols, there's two main things that I would recommend.
Okay.
The first one is what the hero's class is. So that one's shown on the front of the card. We can see, so priest, archer, knight, warrior, berserker, and seer. Those are the 6 classes that have their skills in common. You can use the other classes, but the only thing it's going to be hard. I would not recommend it, but you can. And then the other thing that, honestly, that's, especially for patrols and getting started, that's really what you want to focus on. But the other thing that can be interesting is that card back over and go to the 3rd page. Sorry, I lied. Yep, that one. So the ability genes right there, those top ones, active 1, active 2, passive 1, and passive 2, those are the abilities that you see in combat. So your skills you get to pick. Your abilities are part of the hero's gene. So Vinny, I had you use speed on that archer. Speed would be in active 1 right there. So honestly, if you're looking at getting started and playing patrol,
I wouldn't even really worry that much about. They are helpful, but as long as you have classes that have their skills in combat, you can get started, you can get playing, and then you can kind of keep learning from there. Which, if you hover over, it should show you in USD what its price is.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Yeah. So, that's kind of the other
Great.
benefit of starting out with a few heroes to get going in patrols. You're not talking about a huge finance.
Yeah.
So if you pick up a team for 40 cents, and then you get used to it, you figure out the game, and you go, okay, I want a better team now. You aren't out a whole bunch from that starter team, and you can always sell them or keep using them. Like, it's not a matter of them becoming useless.
So can I suggest? Do you guys plan on putting like their win-loss stats on there? Because so I used to work at Love Monster. That was something I loved. Was like, it wasn't like a TCG, but like the abilities for your monsters and your monsters, they had this set up. And one of the things I loved to see was just like the win to loss ratio. Sometimes it just like, I was like, oh, that feels good to see. Sometimes you'd be like, oh, that sucks. But that can be different combos of different strategic plays, or the opposite of what you are. Like, there's so much to go into it. But that was one thing I really loved, was seeing like those different types of stats. So I love this. Like, I like how in detail it is.
We have talked about doing something like that. One of the questions that comes up is, do we blame the hero for their owner not being good enough to win?
Right. See, yeah. And you never know when you're going to get your opposite just cancel you out,
Oh, yeah, 100%. One thing that we have talked about as well that I think would be really interesting to bring in game. So we also have several community members that have made various websites to like provide different services and data and all that kind of stuff. So like, there's one website where like you can put into all of your summoning odds. Like, what is your chance of getting this? What is your chance of getting that? So that one's super useful. There's another one that is tracking like what heroes are being used in the most successful teams. So I think that's a really interesting metric as well. Of like, 80% of wins, the team had a priest on it. That's a really powerful metric. So I would love to see something like that to kind of help educate people on team building.
Yeah.
There where you can actually transfer your hero.
So yes is the short answer. You can find.
Okay.
I will.
If you're in Crystal Vale and go to the castle is like our hub for highlighting everything. So you can find our content creators are listed in the castle. The like community dev websites are all listed in the castle. We really try to like recognize and highlight them as much as we can.
Oh, that's so cool. So the artists are like the content creators?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That is cool.
on it. All right, yeah. So the artists are content creators, which there's actually like 6 more that I need to finish getting all of their info so we can add them. That's the artist is the content creator. Envoy is ecosystem partners like MetaMask, Avalanche, etc. The archivist is community built tools and websites. So that's where you would find so like ADFK, that very first one, that's the one that shows you summoning odds. DFK Combat has a bunch of combat related stuff, of course. DFK Quester is an alternative user interface that a community dev built. DFK Foundry is a whole bunch of ecosystems. So there's just all kinds of really cool stuff that our community has built over the years, just because they wanted to, which is incredible. And unbelievable, to be honest.
That's really cool.
That's awesome. That's
Didn't they do Quirky's? I remember Quirky's community like made some like onboarding journey websites for new people into their ecosystem. Something like that could be. It was like a community member who made like, "Are you a new Quirky? Like this is the first thing you need to do. This is the second thing you need to do." I thought that was really cute.
Yeah.
Having a good community
That way you
makes
can
all the difference.
transfer it
Yes.
to Silvervale
Say that one
from
more time.
Sundered Isles.
Leonardo, say
Oh,
it
wait.
again. Say it again.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Yeah, is there a way you can actually transfer? Is there a way you can transfer your heroes out
Yeah.
to Crystal Vale?
Yeah, 100%. So if you go to the docks, the dock master is our bridging NPC. And so everything is bridgeable. Your hero, weapons, your token, everything is bridgeable because, I mean, that's a big part of the game, realistic, is moving around between the realms.
Yeah.
Because there's different content in different places. So where where you want your heroes, like there is a definite resource management aspect to DeFi Kingdoms as well, very intentionally.
Oh shit! I did too, on accident. Oops.
What did you do?
I was impatient and instead of 0.5 AVAX, I spent 1 AVAX.
And then you just chop the crystal out of it. There you go.
This
Some other things. So like when you start doing other quests like gardening, all those stuff, like that's not like a combat, like a battle.
Right. Yeah, that's the more like passive side of gameplay. And so you do that, you gather materials, and those materials sell them to potion. You can do whatever you want with them, really. And so each quest you bring back, unique stuff. So like fishing, you're going to come back with fish. Foraging, you're going to come back with plants. Gardening, you'll come back also with plants, to be fair, but different plants.
Different plants.
Is it Lua Cantu? Lua Cantu?
Luana.
Luana.
Yeah, so Luana, I actually love how you came to that like understanding all by yourself. So Crystal Vale is where you get all the things you need. You can get your heroes, you can get your items and your crafting items, you can make your potions there. And then when you're there, you've done that, you take that stuff and bring it over to Sundered Isles. And that's where all of the combat and gameplay against the enemies and against other people, you go and do that. So our whole DeFi Kingdoms cross-chain, multi-chain ecosystem is made to jump between realms to play the game, essentially. So I'm really glad that you kind of thought of that yourself, because that's kind of the innovation we're trying to build this whole time.
Yeah,
That's
love
cool.
it.
Yeah.
Love it. And there is like a meditation circle here. Mikkel, we can
Prayer circle?
here. Yeah, like meditation circle.
Okay. Manifesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Here
the
for it.
meditation circle is where you level your heroes up, but it also has some very like nice Zen music. It's very
I think
chill.
like it'd be a good spot for me to come chill every morning before work.
That's why I brought it.
So Vinny, switch back to Crystal Vale real quick. You got to bridge your jewel.
I did it.
No, that was in Crystal Vale though.
I'm going back to Sarandel. I think I'm gonna hop. I'm at least
You
gonna
said
stop
go where?
streaming in a minute.
So jump back to Crystal Vale. There you go. And then does your jewel show up in the top left? Do you have your jewel? Or you
Yeah.
already did the bridge?
I did bridge, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's just taking a second. My bad. I missed that. I thought I was watching your screen, but I think I got distracted.
Explain it.
Really good at this game. I'm excited to try it again, but I am pretty sleepy. It's been a long day.
Oh,
I've
okay.
really
How
popped
do
into the
I
Dutch earlier.
pick
It was
up?
super fun.
I want a
Here's Shot
girl.
Online at 10 o'clock tomorrow in the morning. We'll be playing
If you appearance might have. Yep, there you go.
Oh, okay.
And then just hit apply at the top. And
okay.
Do our heroes get experience? So, like, can they level up from playing these patrols?
absolutely.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
Okay, I just ended my stream. I'm still here.
Great.
The
Really
music
fun.
on the Isles is like so cool. I feel like I'm in Bahama Breeze.
I love your background, Jack. This is the first time I've looked in the Discord.
Ooh. Oh, I need a red hair.
You guys, it's been 3 years. Everyone's been waiting for real PvP and this kind of combat. It's really cool. This is like so much fun.
It feels pretty amazing for it to be here. Not gonna lie.
Because my whole goal was I just wanted cool characters, and so like I did a stream with Grady, and I just threw my people into the pit of despair, and I got a freaking like Dark Knight, and I was like, oh, they were like, oh my god, it was so cool to get these characters. Now I can actually use them to do cool stuff.
Heck yeah. NFT utility.
Let's go.
Okay, it's saying I need like I don't have it in front of me. Mantris, Mattis, Martis.
Hang on, I got you. Yeah, it's Menace for gas because that's on Menace game. But hang on a second.
Oh, I appreciate you. I was like looking at it. I'm like, how do I? I'm like, I'm not new here, but man, that one's confusing.
Man, these names are kind of like hella creative.
Yeah.
The hero names.
Oh, you can bring potions with you too?
Can you rename?
There's not a way to rename right.
Can you buy potions in Sunburned Isles?
Yep. If you go to the docks, the
Thank
bazaar
you.
is our order book decks.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, shoo. See? Okay. I wish I will. Nice positive feedback. This approve, I think like somewhere straight in the middle, because I keep double clicking and like I'm like, it's not working. It's not going through. And then it will be like, oh, by the way. You know, I'm like, oh. Now I got one pending. My bad, guys.
Yeah. For anybody who's getting started that does not already have a wallet or doesn't necessarily care about using their same, we have a social that is so much easier than any of the extensions because the MetaMask sucks. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
Rabby is better, but still a pain. Do a hit F5 real quick and see, because if your jewel's still not showing up, it might just not have pushed.
I bought one. Oh. What?
The best.
Refresh?
Yeah, do a refresh. Let's see if your jewel shows up.
It was just there. It said 5.2. Which is weird. I put in a whole AVAX.
And that was on Sundered Isles, not Crystal.
Oh. No.
So, is your jewel showing up?
Yeah. Here it is. Dang, I just followed the instructions here.
Okay, so click on the Talkmaster right there.
Okay. Oh.
Do bridge, yeah, there you go. And so you want to send it to Menace. It should be near the top. Blue, yep, there you go.
Oh, my bad. What would I do? I'd have gotten frustrated.
It's all good. I'm wondering because I'm betting your a Vox trade didn't go through yet because you should have more than 5, Jewel.
Oh.
Before you do that, jump back to the marketplace for a second. Top right, just click the 3-line drop down, and you can go to the marketplace there.
Oh, that's so much easier. I'm looking for a back button.
And then open the trader again. And yeah, just change it to a Vox, and let's see what your balance is.
You said AVAX?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, hang on. So, click the arrow in the middle. Yeah, because you've still got all of your AVAX is still there. So, yep, there you go. And
Okay.
then now you can put in, yeah. There you go. The first one is probably the contract approval. It throws everyone off because it's annoying. Because you have to approve it in MetaMask first for it to be able to interact with the contract.
Oh. Okay. Oops.
So, it's all good.
You know, I would have, told you I'm an experienced trader, but here we are.
That's what we're here for. All right, so there you go. Now you've got all your Jewel. So now
all of this like trading and stuff. Sorry. What's interesting about DeFi Kingdoms is people who dive into the realms, they become really good at crypto. I would say that like yeah, just in general of like because they learn about trading and tokens and bridging, all of that already is very advanced.
Yeah.
Like beyond people who just like buy Bitcoin or Ethereum and hold it. There's a lot of people who do that and think that they're like, oh, I'm in crypto. But like the fact that you guys are playing a Web3 game and bridging NFTs and getting gas tokens and bridging back and forth and all of this stuff, it's very, very advanced. So once people are playing DeFi Kingdoms, they're really good, like really good at crypto, essentially.
Awesome. Yeah, it's like
Sorry to interrupt, but it's just like it's fascinating. It all happens under our nose, and we don't even realize it.
yeah, that's pretty awesome.
That's awesome because I can imagine that also the community, in Discord or any other social where you guys actually participate with, a lot of people actually communicate with each other and kind of like, teach each other like what they should be doing to acquire certain things.
Exactly.
You guys have no idea. The community is like all like Einstein level geniuses. They're like, I don't even understand how genius they are. They understand this game so well. When they talk to me, I'm just like, what language are you speaking, bro? Like they're just so smart. It's ridiculous.
I love that.
I remember in the actual Wave Project event in Argentina, there was DeFi Kingdoms actually was showcasing, and I think they were doing the combat testing. So I sit down there with Dream, and he was explaining it. He went like super excited about everything, and I was so confused. Like, I was like, oh my god, okay, yeah, okay. And I remember actually playing it a little bit. But there was a lot of things happening. There was a lot of people. It was like impossible to actually pay attention like so hard like I'm doing right now. And I'm super excited. Yeah, sure.
So, Vinny, same
How
thing.
long
That
does it
was
take
the contract
to
approval, so now I want to do it one more time. Yeah, I was sad I missed Argentina, but I heard it was. I'm really jealous.
It's okay. I missed it too, Ballon. We're cool. Don't worry.
We are cool. We were doing cool stuff too.
I mean, there was a lot of people playing DeFi Kingdoms. I'm telling you, a lot of people. Yeah, you guys had like I think 4 computers, and they were always full.
That's what we like. That's what we love to see.
The game looks so cool. The pixel art is fantastic.
I'm having some issues here. I actually bridged my heroes to Crystal Vale, and I can't find them. They're not here.
Give me 1 second. Your screen share is loading for me. maybe.
Wait, you bridge
Maybe.
them to where?
Okay,
Just Thunder
exactly.
Isles?
No, to back
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Crystal
Back
Vale.
to
Thunder Isle.
Crystal Vale?
Yeah,
Discord.
back to Crystal. And I
Discord's
can't.
rugging me on your screen share here.
Yeah, your green's loading still.
If you go, because I can't see your screen yet, I'm hoping. In the meantime, if you go to the Dockmaster again,
Okay, back in Thunder Isle.
hang on one second. Let me see. No, actually, I'm wrong. Sorry, we added a new thing, and I got. So go back to the Sundered Isles first, yes, and then
I'm going back there.
once you're in the Sundered Isles, if you click on the like person account icon in the top right of the screen, there's a tab
Okay.
called Bridge History, and that should show you who was bridged where.
I'm actually in Sundered Isles. I'm not seeing what you said I should. I'm not seeing what you think I should see.
So
Is that the person?
up in the
Account
top,
management?
yeah, that one.
Okay.
And
I
there
can
should be
see
a tab.
that. There's no tab here.
Can you try and can you like stop sharing your screen and then start again? See if it'll load up for me.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Vinny, you good?
No, I'm still struggling. It's okay.
I thought you'd done the bridge.
I
Did you?
did too, but now it's saying I don't have that here. So did I bridge it to the wrong place?
Unlikely. Do a hit the back arrow in the top left of the little bridge screen right there. Like yeah, there you go. What does the top left show your jewel balance at? Does it still show the like 350?
No, it's 0. So I think that one's on somewhere else.
So it should be in the Sundered Isles then.
So how do I get this there?
So in the bottom left where it says Crystal Vale, just click on that and then click on Sundered Isles.
But then the jewel's gone.
Is it not showing there?
Right.
Alright, it might take a second, but hang on one second.
Oh yeah. You can help him. You've been helping me long enough. I'll still be here when you get done. Oh, I wonder if I could bridge.
There we go. Okay. That's
You can see it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't have the bridge history tab. Okay, that's okay. Close out of that window for me and go to Heroes.
Okay, Heroes.
On the left. Yep.
Yeah, loading.
Oh, I need Metis.
Let's go. Oh, this is a clam. Sorry, a shell. I thought it was a garlic.
Yeah.
I love garlic too.
It does. This is a Pez. Can't tell me otherwise. 3 daubers and a bingo. Oh, sorry.
So you got the one there, but I think you should like 5 others, right?
Yeah, I did.
So do me a favor, if they aren't showing up in Crystal Vale, in that same menu, you can close out of this. In that same menu in the bottom left, where like right now it'll switch it over to Sarandale, and let's see if they might have bridged there.
Yeah, I do so.
I need Metis to pay for like gas fees for doing the fights.
Yes. If you send me your OAC, I can send you some though.
I mean, I can just swap. I have like It says it's 315 joule for 1 metis. Like, how much metis does it take for gas? Is it like very tiny?
Yes. Yeah, it's very, very small.
I'm gonna buy 0.1
Oh.
metis.
Ah, there they
You're
are.
here.
Oh,
If,
crap, I can't do it 'cause they don't have gas.
So I gotta bridge them from here to.
Yeah, so same thing. Use the Dock Master, and you can bridge them over to Crystal Vale instead. You'll need a little bit of Kaya for gas, but if you want to send me Euro X, I'll just send it to you, so you have the gas to bridge them.
I can't
Oh,
even swap
fine.
right now, so I'm gonna send you my thing.
Right.
Just give me a time.
Okay.
Yeah, send me Euro X. I got you.
This
I'm
one's
the-
so pretty.
I'm the gas distributor.
You are just
Listen,
doing a really good job.
listen though, like, I think it's so nice that you do that because, like, I do that for other people, you know, like, it's sense or whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Hook 'em up, get them going, make life easy. You know.
Yeah. At least it's not ETH fees, you know. So actually, they've been pretty low lately, so.
Yeah, I still don't want to pay them though.
Oh, it's been like $1. Like, I'm like, dang. Oh, I mean, we're used to AVAX, like 0.0007 cents, but, you know.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do $1 either.
Hey, I will take that over, like, the 120s it was pushing out not too long ago.
True, that's fair.
I love this one. I almost put this in our promo, or in our game night. And I use, like, I fused 3 girlies together for me and the girls. Okay, so it shows up here, or here, right? But it doesn't show up over here.
Wondering if, for some reason, that transaction just didn't go through. Because I was looking on the bank as well, and it still shows it on DFK chain. Yeah, I would say just down at the bottom, click connect to DFK chain.
Oh.
It might do it for you.
Is this what I need to do? DFK chain to Metis?
Yep.
Okay. Oh. What happened now?
Doug, you should have Metis gas. Leo, I am sending yours right now, so give me just a moment, and then give it a second for it to come through, and you'll have gas as well.
I don't understand. Okay, so I just, okay, oh my god. I don't know how to explain it, so I just need to show it. But now I don't remember where there it goes. Okay. Bridge tokens. I did max here to send here. But when I did it and I hit confirm, it swapped over, and then the Metis went from like 3.5 to 0, and then it swapped me to something else and said I didn't have enough for the transaction.
Okay. Easiest thing at this point, because I can't see your wallet either, so I'm taking a guess. But let's simplify things. Hopefully, we'll find out. So at the bottom of that like message box right there, has it said send before, or was it confirm in wallet?
Well, so I did hit send, and then it popped up. I reviewed the alert, but it says you do not have enough Joule in your account to pay for network fees. I said, okay.
Oh, I know why. Okay. Hit cancel on the transaction. My bad. It's the most obvious thing that I should have known.
No. Hold up. Okay. Oh my god. Two crypto bros and crypto today.
Listen, sometimes you overlook the obvious, you know? But yeah, if you send all of the token that you need to pay for gas, you can't pay for gas.
Okay. It also, for me, is 10 o'clock at night, and I'm feeling sleepy. Oh my gosh. I'm like...
Leo, you should have gas on Sandale now, so you can get your heroes.
Okay, so now I can get my hair. Sorry, like I said, Dell processor tonight. In other news,
So yeah, the jewel bridge should only take a minute to come through. You can actually see the.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that one. Wasn't it earlier or it was at the top?
No way. Go.
Blubs are fighting back, huh?
Complete. Yay. Oh, wait. Okay, so I can't get heroes here, I guess.
So now, yep, close that, and then in the bottom left, where click
Lo-
on that.
log rolling? Oh, wait. Never mind.
That's part of the quest.
Never mind. Never mind. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
And then, yep. So now you should be
Just
good.
need a girl. Yeah.
I just had to buy my girl. Then I'm gonna go down further because I got a AVAX to spend from an accident. Thank you so much. Double click.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you so much.
That's what we're here for. 100%.
Okay, let's see what we got down here. Actually, I saw y'all had like genders. I'm like, I love that.
So up at the top, if you go to appearance.
Look, I love it. Shiny, absolutely.
Yep, you can get all the hairstyles, hair colors.
Wow, we're gonna.
Heroes purely based on appearance.
I love that.
So appearance does not have any functionality. I'm just gonna say that up front. They look really cool.
Sure it does.
In combat.
Mhm.
However, it looks really cool, and we have a lot of people summon specifically for appearance. Like they go for the big bushy beard, or they only want the pixie haircut, and then you get into all the like angel wings. Some of them have.
I know.
Some of them.
I know. There's a bunch. Yeah.
Pink hair, purple hair.
I know, but one question, like, if you go to the stylist, there's a stylist here.
So
What do you do there?
the stylist is actually just for you. It is that's where you can change like your in-game profile picture.
This one has my body type.
You can change your in-game profile picture and your actually you can't change your name yet, but we will let people change their names at some point. We just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yeah, so the stylist is just for your profile, not.
That's fun. Oh, this one's a shiny, pretty one. Card. Like, it's like red and.
That's a legendary heroes. There's rarity tiers, so the gray cards are common.
Oh, why would I? Oh, we're hitting legendary territory. I was like, why would one be so cheap? They just undercutting.
The right price point. So orange, red / orange is mythic, and so they get stat boosts based on rarity. So they'll start out with a little bit higher stat.
Oh yeah.
On levels, they get a little extra boost.
Got you. Got you. Ooh. Yeah. I just been filling in the blanks.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. It was like a peaking thing maybe with the audio. I was just like, I'll listen. I'm going to wait. It's okay. I figured out what you're saying. I love this one. I'm not going to offend your mother. Panarian Day Swallow. I like that one. Yeah. That one's pretty cool. Oh, this one's in the snow. I love this one.
Yeah,
Do I have enough?
As well.
Do I have enough? Let's find out.
Yeah, it shows you right there above it. You got 3.3, so just enough.
Just enough. Looky here. Got the cutest one ever. I love it.
And see, so like that hero is level 13 already, so that one's a much higher.
And a thief?
Look like what, pirate thief?
Yeah.
Or not pirate, priest.
Priest thief, yeah. It's giving Dungeons and Degens a little bit.
Absolutely.
Wait a second. Is that what it is like? Where'd you say you could see how much you have at the top?
If you click on buy hero, it shows you, but if you click
Oh, okay.
if you click out of this, it'll show in the top left of your overall screen.
Got you. I'm like, I just wanted to buy the one that looked like me. Just, Oh, man.
I found one. I think I'm gonna get the
This one? I know. I'm like, look, doesn't this one look just like me? Well, it's dark. Ignore that. Can I make it bigger? Yeah, like zoom in. I guess not. That's okay.
I mean, you can zoom in on your browser as a whole.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a lot of work. Fosh. Witch shield. I have two browsers open. Yep. I'm like, I hear conflicting music here.
Only two?
Of the game.
There we go.
Is this a chicken? This archer? Oh no, she's crying blood. That's what she's doing. I think.
The one with the purple spikes on her back?
Uh-huh, yeah. I mean, I know, we are a bunch of girls. This one's shiny. I know, I love it.
It's just for fun. Some of them are shiny. It's rare that you get them shiny, but it doesn't mean anything. It's just for fun.
I love. It's given holographic Pokemons.
Exactly. Same concept. Doesn't really do anything, but it looks cool. And looking cool is doing something.
Listen. Functionality, guys.
My dudes look cool. I have two people with fur coats on right now.
No way, dog. Do you really?
Yeah, you look at. Can you see on my screen?
Ooh, I like this one.
Can I see it? I can, but it's kind of far.
Oh, I can make it bigger so you can see. Hold on.
Oh, okay. This is a girl. It says it's not, but it is now.
Well, if you make my screen big, you should be able to see it.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, look at those.
Those are cool. Did you buy those or like have a friend? What? What?
You think that they're
I think you had a friend that was like, "Here, you want a leather coat?"
my fur coats? So like, I got like 10 of them for free from DFK. But I think I bought some too. But you can't. You have to buy them from people now because it was a very limited thing.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
There is an open market where people can sell them, but they're very rarely on there.
Yeah, so our cosmetics are also NFTs. So like the Doug hype is an NFT, and
The sunglasses are even cooler than the fur coat, though.
Yep. The sunglasses are a second NFT.
Who is the person making this artwork for inside the game?
Second best dad, primarily, and his team.
I love.
Is another one of our artists. She's absolutely amazing. We have
need to get like an AI agent like with this as the artwork. You know what I mean? Like,
we have
it's kind of cool.
This.
I now have 5 new babies.
Let's see. So 2 priests and 3 knights. All right.
I guess I have a trend or something. This is a girl. Well, she is now. And this one is too.
Fair enough.
Actually, they are girls, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. This one.
I wanted the wings. Looks cool.
Yeah, I dressed it up. Oh, I know. This one I was like, oh, I gotta get that one. It's holographic.
You can go leveling up. Oh, is that level 13?
Uh-huh.
You're ready to go to like the bloodthirst level.
All the way down. And he's like, I want this one.
Well, the one I wanted, I didn't have like 0.3 enough for, and I was like, that's fine.
Should have just said something. I'd have sent you a point.
No, you've sent me so much already. No, you guys are sweet. What happened?
Lou, how was your hero shopping going?
No, no, no. It's really loud. I had to turn you down. It says bad to the bone. Ba 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 bow. Bad to the bone.
Doug is just always listening to Bad to the Bone on repeat at all times.
Me like 5 minutes. Can you wait? 5 minutes? You just want a snack? Yes, you can have an apple. How are you feeling? Do you feel better?
Okay.
Or you still feel bad? You seem better than yesterday, though. Do you feel better than yesterday? Or just the same? Just a hair? Do you want some medicine? Like, do you have a headache or anything? Okay.
Oh, I love it. I love this one.
Sorry, I figured out what it was. I accidentally hit a button on my roadcaster.
Oh.
Oh, that's what it was.
That's been going on for
So long. Like
Red hair, blue tail. I think the lady berserkers look really cool too.
Berserkers. Can I change this icon now that I've got heroes? Will it let me like use one of mine?
Yep.
So when you're doing patrols, do the characters we use just automatically get XP towards leveling up?
Yep. So for every enemy you kill, they get experience. I don't think the stylist is in the Sunderdial, so you'll have to flip back to Crystal Vale to check. And yes, you can use any of your picture.
Ooh, I like this one. I like Borbonia. Marble hand.
There's a running joke in our community that one of our founders is just permanently locked into a box and has to name every.
No.
And that's just all he does is name heroes all day, every day. Anybody summons, he has to name the hero.
That is so funny. Oh, guys, I have not slept in 4 days. Not trying to be cute. I really haven't. She's been awake with me. But thank you so much for coming in tonight and teaching us. Like, that was part of the reason I think that, like, everybody suggested it. I tried it, but I got I'm just like, real bad ADHD. If I get overwhelmed, I shut down. And I think that's what happened. And I'm so sad I just didn't give it patience or time or join a game night or have somebody help me. So this experience has been like truly unforgettable. Thank you so much for taking the time and, gas and all of that. Like, that's top tier. Who can I leave a review to? You need a raise, write me out. Like, yeah, you guys are great. Yeah, you guys are great.
We really appreciate you guys having us. And like I said, reach out to us, reach out to our. Come join in. We like to have fun. We like to do fun stuff, and we're here to help. We're here to help people learn how to get into, support them throughout, and so is our community. So come on and come hang out with us.
That's so awesome. Oh yeah.
I will be at ETH Denver. StarCat will not, unfortunately, but there will be several.
Dang. Vegas or GDC?
Vegas, no. GDC, TBD.
Oh my god, you guys are like our vibe. I love this so much. So, like, the jokes hit. We all laughed all night because we actually understood each other's jokes. There was no awkward silence. Like, I'm here for this. All right, guys. Well, maybe we should do like a. Oh, could you invite me to the server? Thank you so much. Oh, wait. Are you listening to Girls Wanna Have Fun now? Just wanna.
Oh, Doug, you've got a rare enemy that you're fighting right now. Yeah. He's a.
Oh, wait. I've already clicked these. Oh.
That birthday dude's awesome.
Yeah, we're here to help anything y'all need.
We in there.
Yeah.
Reaction rolls. Oh.
Our streamers are also super friendly and like to do fun stuff. So if y'all ever want to hop on a stream or anything, like they're always down to have people on and hang out and have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I'm about to say hi in there. Hey. I was going to say your name was Bolo. Bolin sent me. Oh, well, then I might make you feel better. But my name is not Vincent. So sorry. No. Do you know how many people think it is, though? It's been. You're right. You're right. You're right. Oh my God, you're right. How did you know? I never left in here. I could have been like, guys, I've been in here like over a year now. It's been like 2 or 3 now. I'm like, damn it. Always happens like that. Yes, babe.
Tell them you left and have come back. They'll be happy.
Can you have some chips? No, we gotta go to bed. It's 10:30. All right, guys, I gotta go get these kids in bed. I appreciate you guys. Yes. Yes. What you decide. Good luck, girl. Yeah, absolutely. Like, we would love to. I would love to meet your community. If that's cool as you guys, like, just hook me up. So, all right, guys. We'll talk. Okay, you're right. Nobody can be as cool as you two. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye. No, but you. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
What were you gonna say?
Hold on, baby. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, holes bugged. Thank you for the Pengu. OX2, thank you for the love. And the other Pengus, thanks, guys. Yeah, I wasn't very chatty today on watching this. I was so enthralled and focused on that. I had such a good time. I feel like FOMO'd for life, right? But anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. I really haven't slept in about 4 days and it's hitting me now. So I'm gonna take my meds, go to sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm playing Shatterline at like 9 a.m. So I will definitely see you guys then. And I hope that you have a good night or good